What a pathetic hockey game. Like, on so many different levels today, this game was awful. I think for Sens fans, you're probably like, our team didn't play great. And if you're the Leafs, I thought that was one of the worst performances I've seen all year. Sure, they only lost 2-1, but that was pathetic. And again, the fact that you only lost 2-1, if you want to take a positive out of it, sure, go for it. But I thought the Leafs played horrific. They couldn't connect a pass all game long. And it came to fruition with the empty net. I mean, what the hell was that in the final minute? They could not connect a pass to save their life. And you lose 2-1 to the Ottawa Senators. You drop now to 30-18-2 on the season. Again, does this mean anything in the magnitude of things? Obviously not. But it was a pathetic hockey game. You get the early goal. Bobby McMahon scores 346 in, OEL with the assist. Marner with the assist. We're feeling pretty confident. Things are going well. And then something happens that really pissed me off. Because I don't know what the officials are looking at here. But Jacob Quillen, making his NHL debut tonight, gets the rookie lap. Things, great smile. Families in the crowd. Coming through the neutral zone. He's looking up the ice. Here comes one of the greasiest players in the league, Nick Cousins. Going to try and lay him out. And Kevin Bieksa, you saw in the first intermission some of the hits that he was showing, which looked pretty evident to this. Taking off people's heads and stuff. One was Mark Savard. I can't remember what the other one or two were that he showed, but very evident, knee on knee, flying around, but that's Nick Cousins. He's just grease. He's just a guy who's going to be some nasty dude who's going to do some risky stuff and then run away and turtle. That's his thing. Oh, I'm going to punch you in the face, but the moment you come after me, I'm running away and hopping on the bench. Or I'm going to turtle and fall down or something like that. Well, multiple things happened here. One, it's a very evident knee on knee because he goes flying. He can't get up. Nick Cousins can't get up. He hurt himself. Quillen's hurt. He ends up getting to the bench and shakes it off and stays in the game. Nick Cousins doesn't return because of a blatant knee on knee collision. And obviously he's the one flying through the neutral zone with the open ice hit. So again, multiple things happen here. One, there's no match penalty. Let's review it to see if there's a double minor or something like that from the officials. No. There's not even a freaking minor penalty on the board. And let me tell you this. As a pure hockey fan who has watched hockey a lot, regardless of who the two teams are, if Jacob Quillen was on the ice writhing in pain, holding his knee, and couldn't put any weight on it when he got off the ice, or was rolling around, and up comes Nick Cousins, and he's flying around still. Do you think there would have been a penalty on the play? Quite possibly. But Nick Cousins throws it. He can't get off. Quillen gets up for the most part and is okay. They get no penalty on the call, or no penalty on the play. Meanwhile, a couple minutes before that, we're watching Jake McCabe. Did he get knocked down in front and then his leg hit the back of a Sens player and he trips and falls? But McCabe gets a penalty for that. But an open ice knee on knee with, again, a guy with history. And all the referees came together. What did they, honest to God, any hockey fan, Sens fan, Leaf fan, well, I know how Sens fans are going to feel, but regardless of that. When they all come together like that, are they all going to say, oh, did you see it? Was it a clean hit? Yeah, it was a clean hit. Right. So both players are on the ice having trouble getting up. One guy can't get up on his own. But it was a clean hit, and he's the dude who threw the hit. Everything's clean. Everything's fine. 5-on-5. Let's keep going. Yeah. Got a screw loose, man. Absolute screw loose. But anyways, regardless of that, because it didn't impact the game moving forward, because Quillen was fine. He didn't play much the rest of the game. And Nick Cousins, let's be honest, if he played more, it would have just got more greasy. Because then somebody would have probably fought him, and then... who knows? The Leafs might have needed that. There was no energy. Tim Stützle scores on a power play goal on a 4-on-2.5 because David Kampf broke his stick, and that was that. And so he's fighting around, but I don't know why he again, I'm frustrated about that because if you have a broken stick, you got to think one of two things right away. One, oh crap, my stick's broken. Take off to the bench, get a stick. Or don't do it. and try and play D. What does he do? He doesn't try and play D. He's like, I got to play the body. So he runs to the corner, goes for a hit, and then goes off for a change. Now he's down in the corner. The puck's on the other side of the ice, and now there's two fellas with four. Not a good play. Didn't like it, regardless. Unfortunate scene of events. And Tim slits a score short side on Joe Wall, making it a 1-1 game. Shots and goal were 12-6 Sens in the first period. Second period was boring as hell, yet somehow the Leafs outshot them 12-5. We go to the third period. And Shane Pinto scores. Again, I don't understand this, because as a Leaf fan, you're used to things not going right. Like, it's just in our blood. We're used to getting hurt, but we're not just used to getting hurt. We're used to getting hurt in weird ways and heartbreaking ways always, right? And it was a very even third period. Nothing was really going on. Yeah, sure, there's some chances here and there, but nothing really to, get fired up about. Was it Highmore or Shabbat? I think it was Highmore. Tries to center the puck. I think it was Shabbat. Anyways, goes off the stick of Marner, goes up in the air, might have hit a body or something, goes to the other side of the net to Shane Pinto's leg. It hits his knee, and he kicks out. And it goes like a hair past the line, because of course it did. So it goes off a stick, up in the air, off a knee, and then finds a way to go in the other corner of the net. Right, makes sense. But right away, I'm thinking to myself, hold on, that's a kick. I'm sorry. And people are going to be like, well, what are you talking about? The puck's already gone, blah, blah, blah. Let me go back against the Capitals when the Leafs were in DC against the Caps, right? Steven Lorenz, and they came back and won the game. But regardless of that, Steven Lorenz got done with a kicking motion where the puck hit his knee, and he kind of flicked out his leg, and it went in. They reviewed it. No goal. Not getting mad at the officials because they called it a good goal on the ice, but Craig Berube and all those guys, they didn't review it. Why not? Not really sure why it wasn't reviewed by the Leafs, because at least get a shot, man. It's a 1-1 game. That's a goal halfway through the third period. What are you waiting on for your challenge? Try it. But they don't. And you go down 2-1, and then the Leafs they had some chances. There was an opportunity there with was it a 2-shift span where they had just slamming away at it in front of the net, and fans are losing it because the puck's loose. It's fine and sticks on the back door, but they can't get the shot off. And it's like, again, you can't buy a goal, right? And the Sens win because the Leafs' ineptitude to do anything on 6-on-5. Holy crap. That final 45 minutes with the goalie pulled, trying to exit your zone. Domi blows a skate or something, and he tries to get off the ice, then it's fired through hits the skate of Matthews. It was just awful. The fact that Ottawa didn't score an empty netter there was just baffling to me. Not saying anything about Ottawa. It's just I don't know how the hell they didn't. It was a pathetic game from the Leafs. They didn't play good at all. I don't know why they didn't challenge that. And Nick Cousins is greasy, and the referees missed a blatant call. Whether it's 2, whether it's 5, whatever it is. That's my take on the game. The Senators, it's good that they're finally a relevant team now. Makes the Battle of Ontario interesting, I guess. With their win, they're 25-20. It snaps their 2-game losing streak. And does that put them back in the playoffs? No. So, because the Bruins have won a couple games in a row now, right? Oh, no, they jumped the Blue Jackets by 1 point. So I guess technically they'd be back in the playoffs by 1 point. So there you go. And as of right now, Leafs Nation would be Leafs Bruins in first round. So, just going to leave that there. All right, so guys, the next game for the Toronto Maple Leafs, got to wipe this one out of your mouth because it was pretty pathetic. They go out west now. They don't play till Wednesday, but it's home against the Minnesota Wild. They have their West Coast trip coming up. When is that? Saturday? Saturday in Edmonton at 7 o'clock starts the West Coast swing. And then, Tuesday, 9 o'clock in Calgary. Okay, so, but next up, Leaf fans, not till, I think I said Wednesday. Wednesday at home against Minnesota Wild. Some time off for the Leafs after this tough loss tonight. Regroup, get better, and see how that one goes. Quick player stats. There's not much to say, obviously, with 3 total goals scored. But Joe Wall, I thought he was good. 2 goals and 23 shots. 1 goal was, like I said, a 4 on 2.5. Is what it is there. Might want him to get to that post. Got beat short side, but can't really blame him too much there. And obviously in the second one, for God's sakes, the pinball machine out there. So I thought he played well. 2 goals and 23 shots, like I said. 913 save. Bobby McMahon with the goal. OEL and Marner with the assists. And Philip Myers and Simone Benoit with dashes on the game. I thought Riley was pitiful again today. So I'm going to leave it at that. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. If you enjoyed the video and not the game, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below, so follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys. Raptors just very shortly as they are trying to close out their game against the Atlanta Hawks. They are up by... Okay, they're going to beat the Atlanta Hawks by a substantial margin, win like, what, 3 in a row and like 5 of their last 6 or something? Crazy stuff going on for the Raptors. I don't know if it's going to continue. We'll see there. And as for the Toronto Maple Leafs, we'll talk about it Wednesday, 7 o'clock as they host the Minnesota Wild at Scotiabank Arena. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and not this game this evening. Talk to you guys then.